Welcome, little scientists. It's Miss Gisa. Today we're going to do an activity based off the book Seashells from the Northeast Coast by Joanne Roach Evans. It's going to be a sorting activity. And if you haven't already read the story, do that first. Listen to the story on our YouTube channel. And then we're going to do a sort based on gastropods and bivalves. These are both types of mollusks. So if you haven't listened to the story Marine Animals from the Northeast Coast, also by Joanne Roach Evans, listen to that, watch the sorting video there about mollusks, echinoderms, and crustaceans so that you're ready for this. Let's take a look at my table here. Today we're going to sort bivalves and gastropods. They are both part of the mollusk family, which are soft-bodied animals that have hard shells, usually made of calcium carbonate. They live in water or damp places and have a muscular foot. So a nice way to remember bivalve, bi means two. So they are animals with two shells. Now, gastropods have one shell, a single shell, often coiled or spiraled. So that'll be easy for us to look at and sort. So let's take a look at this. Here is our mussel. There's no animal inside, but usually there's a soft-bodied animal in here. And there are two shells. So we know that this is a bivalve. How about this little guy? Do you see him? See his coiled shell? So he's a gastropod. Slugs are gastropods as well, and slugs don't have shells. All right, let's take a look at another animal. This is a scallop shell. Remember, all of these shells had animals living in them at one point. So you can see this is has two sides. It's a bivalve. All right, let's take a look at this beautiful shell. Do you see how it has a beautiful spiral shape here? So do you think that's a bivalve or a gastropod? It's a gastropod. And look at this. Another whelk type of shell, also a gastropod. Look at this. You can actually see a little animal sticking out of there, right? Now these are not real. Some of these are real shells, but this one is actually a plastic shell, just to show you. So this has two sides, two shells, so it's a bivalve. So bivalves are filter feeders, and they eat by extracting the plants and animals from the water as it passes through their gills. And they don't have heads, right? None of these have a distinct head, the animals that live in the bivalves. So clams, oysters, mussels, scallops, all of those are bivalves. Over here, let's take a look at another one. Look at that beautiful spiral, right? Another gastropod. So the gastropods usually have one shell. They're usually coiled. So snails, slugs, conches, and limpets are all gastropods. And they have kind of a diverse feeding habit. They eat plants, but they also eat other animals. So they're herbivores and carnivores. And they use a specialized scraping organ called a radula to gather in their food. Let's see if you can do a similar sort with bivalves and gastropods. And you can send me that sort via my email, gisa@butterflygardenpreschool, or through our website, nicoauthors.com. And I'll share it with Joanne. I know she'd love to see it too. Join us next time. Thank you for joining me today. Remember to like and subscribe to support our channel.